Hello and welcome back to Nothing Beats Gaming. We are just finishing up with the Edicoons here, and it's been a very busy time for me, so I have actually not played for a while. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to get my bearings back, but I think we've got the speed booster, we've got the high jump boots, we've got the ice beam. I believe this is where we head back to Crateria and see if we can do any more damage up that way. I think that's where we're heading. Wow, it really has been a while since I've done anything here. I'm having trouble with the controls. We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. So, I started this game before the holidays, and I'm picking up right after the holidays. So it's been a crazy time since the last time I sat down to record. Let's take a look at the map real quick, just see. Okay, I think oh boy. See, I can't get to the wrecked ship yet because I need my grappling hook. Let's head down to Brinstar and see where we're going there. If you're a veteran of these games and you're screaming your head off right at the moment, just bear with me. It's been a long time since I played this game, so and what I mean by that is since the last time I played this game before this little session. So if I get a little turned around at times, just like I said, bear with me. Hang on a second. That's not. No, that's not the direction I need to go. I need to go down the other way. I think this is where the grappling hook comes in. Yes, so I can't do that. I think at some point I need to go take care of Crocomire. Alright, let's see. There we go. Alright. So let's head down this way. Take care of that. I might be backtracking a little bit, but I'm not going for any speed bonuses. I'm just playing the game. Trying to see how much of this I remember. Okay, I feel like this is where I want it to be. Alright, so let's take a look at our map and see. Okay, so we've got a big area in blue right straight down, and then there's Norfair right there. There may have been a better way of going here. So, okay, so we're gonna head straight down. See if we can. Actually, I take that back. This is a dead end. I know I've said this before. I really do not like the controller for the Switch. I just don't like it. It just doesn't feel like it was made for my hands. It feels like it was made for much smaller gamers, and I need to get to the store and buy a bigger controller that was meant for this sort of thing. Alright, what am I looking at here? Okay, nope, I need the grappling hook for this. Alright, let's go back to Norfair and see if we can find Crocomire. I know he's the next person I gotta take on. Alright, but what's the best way to get to Norfair? Alright, we'll just keep continuing down, since we've already bombed this area out. Now, I know about this secret here. If you put a power bomb here, it's basically a shortcut to the Meridia, but I don't have the gravity suit yet, so it would not be a good thing to do that there. So we'll head down to Norfair and see if we can figure out where the hell we need to go next. Oh, I hate this. I feel so lost. Okay, so there's something way straight down with a dot in it. Let's just take a look here real quick. I really need to get to a point where I'm recording on like a daily basis, because sometimes these game sessions I go a long time in between them, and it's not good. Okay, well, at least we got the map here. It's not a good thing for recording. Oh wow, yeah, exactly. That's okay. So let's go up one level and see if there's something we can do. I know it has. I'm pretty sure whatever I'm doing next has to have something to do with my speed booster. So let's. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now let's bomb the shit out of that. Damn it. Do all these crumble? Yes, they do. Okay. Yeah, now we're talking. Alright. guess that's the save point, not really important there. Let's take a look in here and see just what this room is. Okay, grappling hook. Alright. I think this is like the shortcut connection once you get the grappling hook to, you know, get you to and from. Alright, so there's a save point. I'm expecting that to mean that there's something big coming up. So let's take this wrap first since it's just the blue door. Alright, well, we don't need any health. Okay, can't go there. Alright. We're at least eliminating the possibilities. So, that's progress in my book. Okay, where does this lead? Okay, that's just a connecting to an area that I've already been, so we'll visit that later if need be. Ah! The run and jump and shoot being on 3 different buttons, the mapping on this, I feel like I probably should have switched that around, but trying to do things quickly right now is... And then the select button being so high up with the thumb and everything, it's like take my, you know, as opposed to just like right here, what it used to be, now it's way the hell up here. It's just, this controller's design is just terrible. Alright, this should be Crocomire. Alright. Oh. And I gotta say, this is one of the most horrifying things in this game. I mean, that's horrifying. You literally drop this guy into lava and watch his flesh melt off. I mean, that's just fucked up. And I don't want to count this as a jump scare, but when I was a kid, this I was like, wow, that's really fucked up. I mean, if you really think about it, what did Crocomire do to you? You know, he's just this indigenous little species, sitting, doing nothing. You literally fall into his den. Did I go the wrong direction? No. The other side has the grappling hook issue, I believe. But I mean, if you really think about it, what did Crocomire do, you know, to you? Nothing. You fall into his nest, which, let's face it, if anybody just fell from the roof into your house, wouldn't you attack them? What are you doing here? Okay, can't go there yet. I feel like dropping straight down might be a mistake. Oh, boy, it sucks forgetting all this stuff, but... Well, I gotta say, I feel kind of lost right at the moment. I mean, I recognize a lot of this stuff, but boy, it has just been so long since I have played this. Alright, let's go this way here. Oh, that didn't work. Let's clear out all these literal fireflies. Okay, I did remember that. The jump. Yay, Grappling Beam! I used to have so much fun with the Grappling Beam. Okay. So we'll head back up. And kind of top off. Our energy's gotten kind of low here. Kind of like these pots here when they have multiple enemies come out. Okay. I could have swore there was something else here, but that's alright. Okay, so now we got that one room that had the... Oh, shit. Ah! I'm terrible at this. I'm so out of practice. I used to be so good at this. There we go. Good freeze frame right there. Bang. Dang. Okay, was it this one? Yeah. Okay, so now we got our grappling hook. I believe the next major area is the... Damn it. I believe the next major area is the sunken... not the sunken ship, but the spaceship. The wrecked ship, that's it. Damn it. Boy, I'm just no good at this. I will say one thing about this old, Nintendo and Super Nintendo service that Nintendo is providing. I am kind of disappointed that the frame rate issues are still an issue. When too much stuff got on the screen at the same time, it would cause slowdown issues, and some of them were really bad, and they've done nothing to address that. I've played a few games, and when you're right in the middle of battle and there's a bunch of stuff going on, come on, damn it. Okay, this is Ridley, isn't it? Yeah, this is where you go to fight Ridley. Okay, so we'll come back here much later. But with the frame rate issues, it's so disappointing that a game that's, what was this, 94? A game that's, 25 years old, they can go through and they can take games like The Legend of Zelda, and then they can change it so that you have a bonus mode where you start off with all the equipment. They can do stuff like that, but they can't do anything to fix the core of the game, which was the frame rate issues. I just find that a little disappointing. They could make the game run a little smoother. The technology definitely should be able to handle this game. So, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder what the hell is going on with Nintendo. But it's not just Nintendo. There's several incidences of games that were ported and brought to modern consoles that still run like ass. You get more than a couple of enemies on the screen, and enemies start disappearing, like Contra. You start playing. I just bought the anniversary collection of that one, which I'll probably start playing some of the Contra games in future broadcasts. But I would get to certain areas where a lot of stuff was on the screen at the same time, and you would notice items disappearing, things not showing up. And it's disappointing when you see stuff like that. When it's been re-released for a modern console. It's like the Nintendo Switch can't handle this. And it's like, yes, it can. It can. So it's not the hardware at this point. Now it's the software. And just kind of patch that sort of stuff. Give it a little bit more. I don't know what it is. I'm not a game programmer. I don't know how any of that stuff works. So, I might just need to shut up. Oh, there we go. I knew there was some kind of trick here. But, it's these games, there's a lot of young audience potential, some of these kids who, play nothing but Fortnite all the time, and whatever, they could go back and play some of these older games now that they're easier to get a hand on, and they could see what it is that their parents and at some point their grandparents used to play, and it could be a chance for them to play these games, but with frame rate issues and things that shouldn't be an issue now. I don't know. I feel like it might harm the chance for that to happen. Where you could suddenly have a new fan base. And it's like, hey, look at this great old game. This is what gaming used to be? Wow, why does it suck nowadays? Something like that. Okay, okay, so we need to get to Brinstar, so we need to get our asses all the way over there, and I don't know, I don't know if this was the best route, but we're taking it. But I'm always big on games being accessible to new audiences. I love introducing games to people who've never played them before, and when they find the joy in the types of games that I used to play. And vice versa. I love it when someone shows me a game I had no intentions of playing. You know, it sounded like I was just shitting on Fortnite. I've never played it, but I've never been one for, you know, multiplayer games. I've always been a solo player. Or couch co-op. I'm big on couch co-op. I like it when a video game can be a social experience. You and your friends sitting around. But that goes back to my college days when we used to play Mario Party and just punch each other when anybody stole a star. You know, fun times. I don't feel like you get that when you play someone halfway around the world. It's fun to play with people halfway around the world, but I just feel like it's missing that, you know, if your friend is a douchebag on the couch, you punch him in the shoulder and he's not a douchebag anymore. You can't punch somebody in the shoulder over the microphone in headphones. Anyway. I've probably ranted about that before. So, okay, so we are in Brinstar now. There's a big open area there. I think the blue area is a grappling beam issue. So we're going to go... Boy, I can't wait till I get the gravity suit. I hate the way the water makes you sluggish. Even when you're standing in just tiny, you know, your feet are just touching the water, and it's slowing you down. It drives me crazy. Ah! Miss my turn? Yes, I did. Alright, well, I tell you what, this seems like a pretty good place to call the episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hope you are enjoying this. I know I'm getting some comments for this series, so maybe it's the classic games that everybody wants. But as always, leave a comment if you have any game suggestions you'd like. I do have something that's kind of brewing I'm kind of excited about for some future broadcasts. I'm still kind of working out the details on that, but it does involve older games, but maybe not in the way you're thinking. Hopefully that gets your attention. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If there's a game you'd like to see me play, I'll try to add that to the roster. I have the Nintendo Switch. I have the Xbox One right at the moment. So if it's a PlayStation game, you just kind of SOL on that one. So thank you, as always, for your support. It's always appreciated. The few of you who are there, you are no less important than if I had 100 people. So, but I'll not get too schmaltzy here. Y'all have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you next time on Nothing Beats Gaming.